Okay, so we're going to start off using a eyeshadow base, and this is Painterly from MAC. I'm just using my finger like this, and I'm going to apply this all over my lid. And this is just so that your eyeshadow stays on longer and it doesn't crease if you do have a crease right there. Okay, and then next I'm going to use my Ricepaper. It's just this light shade. It doesn't have to be this exact shade, but anything that's cream, ivory, or even white, whatever you like to use for your eyebrow bone. I'm just going to place that right there to highlight my eyebrow bone and to kind of make my eyebrows appear well groomed, I guess. And then I'm going to apply a brown shade. You can use any brown shade you like. I'm going to be using Tempting right here. This is Tempting from MAC. And I'm going to just apply this right where my lash line is, lash line and up, but I'm not going to place it all the way up here. Just a little bit above my crease, and my crease is really small. It only goes up to here. So just a little bit above that line. And if you don't have a blending brush, that's fine. You can use the same brush and just kind of blend out the harsh lines. And keep in mind that when you do have an eyeshadow base on, it might be a little bit harder to blend out harsh lines. But if you just keep, going back and forth, you should be fine. You can use like windshield wiper motions like this. Or you can just kind of do this. I guess this is like a raking motion, and then sometimes I just like to use my fingers to blend out because the warmth in my fingers just kind of helps to blend out the line. So I'm just going for a natural look. So there I have my eyeshadow. Now we're going to do the eyeliner. So I'm going to use my cream eyeliner. This is Makeup Forever Aqua Black Cream Shadow. I know it's a shadow, but it's cream based and I use it as a liner. You can use whatever cream or gel eyeliner you like. And I hope this is close enough so you guys can see. Okay, so I'm just gonna start right here in the middle. You can start in the front, or some people like to start towards the end, but I like to start in the middle because that's where you pack on the most color. And if you start in the front, sometimes you get too much on and it's hard to really move it across your lash line. So I'm going to start right here and bring it towards the front. And then instead of pulling this way, I actually pull inwards. And you don't have to wing it if you don't want to. For a more, I guess, casual / conservative look, you can just put eyeliner where your lash line is, but I like to take it out a little bit and wing it slightly. Okay, and this is where you can tightline. Tightline basically means that you're going to line the inner rims and the waterline all the way around your eye, but that's more for like a smoky eye look. For my casual, days, I don't like to really even put it on my waterline. But that's your preference. But notice how when I go like this, when I lift my eye a little bit, you can see, you can see like this white area right here. To fill in that part, you can just It's really hard doing this without having a mirror like right in front, but I hope you guys can see that. Okay, see how I filled in that line? So when I open like this, you won't really see any white areas, and it'll just define my eye a little bit better. Okay, and for those of you guys who like to place eyeliner in your waterline, you can totally do that. Put eyeliner on your brush again, and I love to use a 231 MAC brush, this brush right here, because rather than the traditional pointy eyeliner brush, this actually has a flat side to it. Okay, so don't pull and tug your eye area too much, but just slightly bring it down, and always, you know, you can start wherever you like, but I like to start kind of halfway. Okay, and sometimes I like to just leave it halfway like this because I find that it kind of opens the eye rather than closing it in all the way. So you can do that and then place, you know, highlight, you know, in the inner corners. So I'm just gonna leave it like this for now because I am going to place a highlight. I'm going to use my Makeup Forever eye pencil in 23L. As you can see, it's just this really light champagne shade, and I'm going to place this just in my inner corners like that. I know you can't really tell too much that I placed it on, but in certain lightings you can really just see the sheen that this pencil gives. And you can also place some towards the outer corners of your eye like this, just to open up your eye a little bit more. Okay, so this is a traditional eyeliner, but these days the trend is to kind of smudge it out, or they say smoke it out a little bit. Now what you're going to do is just use any type of black eyeshadow. I'm going to be using Carbon from MAC, and it's just this plain black matte shadow. You can use ones that have glitter or like a little sheen to it if you like, but I like to just use a matte shade because I already have shimmery eyeshadow on. So what I'm going to do is I'm using a 219 brush from MAC. It doesn't have to be the same exact brush, but anything that's a little bit pointed would work. So you're going to load your brush a little bit and see how my line is really defined. I'm just going to start in the middle again and just kind of go over that line, but see how it's the defined line is not really showing anymore. It's just kind of blending in towards, you know, where I placed my eyeshadow. So it creates this softer look rather than just, you know, this harsh eyeliner look. Okay, so that's basically how you smudge it out. If you want to smudge it out a little bit more, just place a little bit more towards the end like this and go over one more time. If I know some girls like to put more eyeliner on the waterline on the bottom. I like to keep it really simple and clean because on my eyes, you know, it just, you know, smudges sometimes no matter what I use, whether it's a waterproof eye pencil or a, you know, gel cream eyeliner. And even though I set it with black powder eyeshadow, it still smudges after a few hours. So, you know, for a couple hours it stays clean, but, you know, I have to touch up and I hate touching up. So yeah, you can do that, but I'm going to place eyeshadow again on my waterline. I'm just going to set that eyeshadow that I placed here and then just kind of smudge it out a little bit. So this kind of creates more of a, I guess, smoky eyeliner look, but it's still really clear, or the line is really clearly defined still. You can still see, you know, the eyeliner a little bit, but it just softens the look. And, you know, this is just kind of, I guess, more of the trendy eyeliner look rather than the traditional clean line. But for certain looks, you can keep it, you know, clean and classy. But yeah, this is just the technique that I use for my eyeliner. Now on my other eye, I don't have any eye makeup on here, so I'm going to do, you know, my eyeshadow, and I'll be right back.